motherfuckers, and welcome to my club of Cottontails, where for today, we are just flowing with life's moisture. Because if we don't, we're going to get drowned in it, and we don't want to drown today. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever, because drowning would actually literally suck, even though, we're metaphorically speaking that life's moisture is fucking drowning us. But if you're an avid Cottontail, you've already seen the previous content for today, and honestly, I'm just glad that I am the mindful person that I am, and that when I can come to Club Cottontail, I will. Now, past Amber was totally correct in her saying that, that could be, well, in all honesty, I thought that that would be the last live content, and maybe it should. Maybe I should take time away from live content, but makes me feel good. And we have a Brella 420 to smoke. Yeah, and we got Stella to tickle our fancy. I was actually thinking, like, I should go to Club Cottontail and do some Fall Guys because it will give us some nice hearty lulls. But I was like, you know what? No. I got a Brella 420. We're 80 fucking away from getting our forged items, and especially now more than ever, I want to make sure that I get the things in Fortnite that I want to get before the season ends. Also, I did a bunch of calls and stuff like that, and really, like, I don't even think shelters are going to be an option for me because it's a worldwide pandemic. So, people going into shelters are literally people who have lost their house. You know what I mean? I didn't lose my house. I just live with someone who is, on good days, is manipulating me, and on bad days is just a dick. So, I did almost cancel my tattoo because I can't put $700 towards something. Like, for one, I don't know where that money went. Like, since April, I wanted $100 of my money put aside so I could pay for my tattoo. That's not feasible, apparently. But getting the line work is. So, Batman Day 2020, I'm still going to get my Batman tattoo. It just won't be the color. It'll be the line work. I'm okay with that. I'm actually very happy that, at max, the line work is going to be 250. So, we'll get our SpongeBob, we'll get our Patrick, we'll get our Gary, and it'll be a grand old time. Um, I am disappointed though because, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So September, that was 5 months. That should at least be 500. I don't know. It's so weird, but it is what it is. It is what it is, right? I'm just glad that I didn't have to cancel and that I can still get that, for a variety of reasons, like having the hell yeah, that's exactly what we're about to do, Mr. the Handmaker. We're about to toke a loke. Shit. I am super glad though that I can still get at least the line work. For one, I get to see my tattooist, who is one of my best friends and my daughter's fairy godmother. So, I really want to see her. But, no, hopefully I hear back from, I made a bunch of calls, and hopefully, like, one of the lawyers gets back to us or something. Um, just get the ball rolling, you know what I mean? Because I feel like even though I'll probably still have to coexist in, this is our house. I own half of this house, you know what I mean? Like, even though I'll probably still have to live here and try to make coexistence work, I think after we are at least in the, like, got paperwork started, you know what I mean? Because right now we're just separated, and I feel like, I don't know, like, he's probably still going to be a dick, but I think maybe I don't know, I feel like things will be different, and they will, I just don't know in what way, you know what I mean? It could get worse, that could happen, but, I definitely, tonight or early in the morning tomorrow, I want to get up into the storage and pull out all of my stuff from in there, so then I can have all of my stuff down here, and just really focus on flowing with life's moisture and not getting drowned by it, because I legit almost let just in the last few days, I've almost let life's moisture drown us, and I would like to not let that happen. I want to continue to just, you know, keep going forward as best as we can. Kind of like if you've read the title, flowing with life's moisture, let's not drown, you know what I mean? We're flowing with it, we're not fucking gonna let it drown us, or, try not to anyways. I already got Jaded Rose loaded to perfection, and I even got some crumble on there. You can kind of tell. So, the crumble that I put on it, it actually kind of looks like a heart. It's got that love for me. Cheers, you guys. Cheers to mindfulness. Cheers to being able to always look at the bright side of life, even when there's seemingly no bright in that life. Um, Even if you have to always constantly make the bright in your life. And I feel like that's how life is. Life is gray and desolate, and we have to make our rainbows. Now, unfortunately, because we're making our rainbows, people are going to consistently snuff that shit out. And we just have to continue to brighten it back up. And, I'm going to do my damnedest to do so. But hopefully something gives. Something's gotta give. My goodness. Okay, got some bunny rabbit bitches giving you some love and blowing out some smoke. Purple and green are my favorite colors, and that's the love that they're giving to you. And they're blowing out some smoke, letting you know that Amber motherfucking Lewis is about to toke. We're gonna do a little Brella 420 and then just simply get our Fortnite on. I was informed a little like an hour ago that instead of 4:30 being the time I'm taking back over, which is the normal time, and I'm supposed to, they're supposed to give me more time if they're wanting, you know what I mean, whatever. He was supposed to give me time to fucking know, but he's staying up until 5:30 instead of going to bed at 4:30, which honestly I think is really stupid and ridiculous considering I already had went out there earlier and he was asleep. So I don't know. We'll just have to see, right? I need to fucking dust my room again. See, I really don't like the air conditioner is fine and dandy with how it cools off the room, but it really does make a lot of dust. Like I have to dust everything more frequently. I have to Swiffer the ground more frequently. I mean, shit. Oh man. That means my PlayStation is building up dust even quicker. Oh no. So, I'm at least going to spread the content in the chat that I'm in. No, wrong thing. Alright. Oh, man. So, obviously people are going to come across the content as it is. And I still stand by the fact that, I was very unsure if I would make any more live content or how frequent it will be. I don't think it will stop abruptly. It might stop abruptly, you know what I mean? I don't think it will, though. I just know that with everything going on in real life, like, I don't know. Like, it's, everything is just so up, down, and all around, and that's why it's very important that now more than ever I do come to Club Cottontail when I need to, so that I can keep this mindfulness that I have, given myself and built throughout these years, because I mean, it really would just be so easy for me to just give up, just be done with it all. But I don't want to ever give up. I'm resilient, and I am going to continue to just, flow with life's moisture and not drown in it. That's all I can do. I do think, though, that I am going to kind of stick to my guns and delete all of the dating apps come January. Just because they haven't been, like, if that's the slow go, like, that's like I could deal with that in real life. You know what I mean? Um, but a part of me is like slightly unsure because I have made some connections. You know what I mean? But I don't know. I just feel like it's been easier to make connections in real life versus the app. You know. Whereas most people would say it's opposite, like, oh, I've made lots of connections and whatnot through it. I think that people want to make connections with fake people. I feel like that's what I've learned throughout just the years of constantly being a real person, is that people want a real person, but they want them to be fake. They want them to be perceived a certain sort of way. And it's like, that's like having your cake and eating it too. I feel like if you want to have that sort of thing, you should communicate it and then just not expect it. You know what I mean? It's like if you want a casual relationship with someone, you need to say it instead of just assuming that is what they're gonna do. You know what I mean? I still live for the fact that we got a 420 in this little thing, because it's 1 in 500 chances that we get that number. Oh boy. Oh. But, yeah. Man, I made a lot of phone calls. A bunch of the numbers didn't work. One of them literally said that they're just not doing anything during the pandemic. So that was interesting. And then one kept rerouting me to another number. So it's gonna be an interesting adventure, to say the least. Man. Let's hope that we at least, like, because that's like the shitty part, is that the thing that I need the most is the thing that I can't have, which is getting out of the house. I need out of this house. Like, not for a day, like, I need to move. I physically need to uproot me and my daughter out of this house, or make him leave, which he isn't going to leave. But, after we get the divorce rolling, he may have to. You know what I mean? Like, so, I don't know. It's just so frustrating. It's frustrating knowing that on a good day he's being a manipulator, and then on a bad day he's just full-fledged douchebag dickhole. It's like, fuck. I'm glad I'm a mentally strong person so I can handle all of that. Whoop-de fucking do. Universe likes to fucking play weird games. Also, every single time I come back in here, it puts it on squads. I don't know why. It's like it's trying to get you to play with people. Like, maybe I want to play by myself. You ever think about that? I mean, obviously I would like to play with someone else, but not many people play the Fortnites. Most people hate the Fortnites. I honestly don't know why people hate the Fortnites, because I don't hate Fortnite. You wanna know what I hate? People who don't communicate, and manipulators, and gaslighters, and pathological liars. Those are legitimate things to hate. Not Fortnite. Not something that's like super fun. Just because you don't like it doesn't mean you should hate it. No, and the reasoning that people always give is always kind of like, so you hate the gameplay. It's like, okay, well, you just don't like it then. It's like, Stoner Llama. I legitimately almost deleted a video. I never do that. That's one thing for me is like, I believe in keeping your content. You made it exist for a reason. But everything about that previous meeting was just futuckery, which I didn't even expect it to be like that. But I also didn't expect to like go out to get myself, like, something just told me to like go out, and I was gonna go use the restroom, and then I like look out and I like hear something, and I go out and I see Rainbow just standing on the fucking table. That was my glider. That universal fucking hate. That sound was very, very awful. Oh no. I heard a person. I did in fact hear footprints. There, yeah, there they are. You wanna play with me? I know you didn't have a weapon. Why'd you have to, like, I was gonna leave them alone, but then they kept putting up defensive stuff. I probably still would have killed them either way. I'm playing Fortnite because I want to kill things, so. Pick up the damn apple. I do love that those marauders just kind of like... still kind of hanging out. Dude, you know what I'm kind of wanting right now? Well, actually, I know I've been wanting a fucking pudding pie. My mom growing up would always make a pudding pie, which essentially is just pudding in a graham cracker crust. Fucking delicious. Pistachio and Oreo. Definitely my faves. Um, but brownies, specifically with nuts. I like my brownies with nuts on them. Um, but one person, and this was kind of gross, one person was like, oh, I want it with, um, oh, what was it they wanted on it? Either frosting, and that was what was gross. Like, when they said frosting, I was just like, frosting? Like, what? Like, who puts frosting on a brownie? And then there was something else that she was gonna put on it. Shit, I don't remember, because when she said frosting, I was just like, whoa. And she, like, I mean, maybe some, like, maybe a, I don't know, not even a drizzle. That just doesn't even sound good. I like it with nuts on it. Or just a plain old good brownie. Plain old brownie. I mean, if you're gonna shoot at me, know how to fucking shoot. And he was, like, far away, too. He was like, oh, I'm just gonna, like, shoot at this person. Damn it, that's gonna annoy me. What else did she say she wanted on it? She was like, frosting or... I don't even know. For me, like a brownie, you do it plain, or you can make like a peanut butter brownie, or with nuts. I like almost just about anything with nuts. I like nuts. Both figuratively and metaphorically, and literally the food, and literally a scrotum sack, so I just like nuts. Um, but you could also do like white chocolate chips or butterscotch chips in it. I just like, I don't know. Of all the different variants of ways that I would make a brownie, I just never would think frosting. The other thing she said, ooh, sexy car. The other thing she said, I could see me doing that. Fuck! Bitch ass motherfucker. Fucking trying to fight the sweat. Ah, shit! Bitch ass motherfucker. Ah, see, almost. For me, my phone still says 319, but almost. Your clock says that it's 320, so I'm gonna wait. But I at 420 somewhere. Oh, now it says 320. Ooh. But how are you doing, Mr. Handmaker? And cheers, by the way, because it is 420. Ugh. 420 somewhere. It's actually 420 in Colorado. You did a good job at beating the delay. I feel like your delay isn't that much, though. Oh, Jeebus. Harlequin just, like, smacks me in my fucking face. Smack, smack, smiggity smack. Oh, man, yeah, I don't like the sounds of this. She looks great with it, but the sound of this fucking glider is hellacious. It, like, really is the fucking worst. Oh, shit. Gun goes pew pew. Well, your gun didn't go pew pew enough to kill me. So, whereas your gun in fact did go pew pew. That's fucking funny. You know, that's great. Better is a relative term. I mean, when, like, I'm alive, so there's that. But that's just it, is like, as I've mentioned before, a good day with the person I live with is they're manipulating me. A bad day, they're just a dickhole. So even on days where I'm in my channel, you know, happy because I'm just feeling happy and looking at brighter sides of things, there's still shitty stuff in my life. It's just today, the shit was extra shitty. But there is in fact always shitty shit in my life. My life is... yeah. So... I mean, I almost had to cancel my tattoo. I didn't have to cancel my tattoo, but I did have to... I am only going to be getting the line work. I can't, and I don't know why I can't afford it, because my money should be there, but it's not. I can't get my full tattoo, which I'm just getting the line work, no color. Which is no big deal. I'm just glad that I'm still able to keep my appointment in general. I'm not crying right now, so that's good. But no, I'm like, anyone that actually tuned into that other meeting, like that's the most relevant portion of my life. Like I'm just scared for what life has to bring. I'm fucking petrified, but I'm good at taking things for face value. So I'm just gonna live each day as I can. Like I have been doing, you know, my whole entire fucking life. During the week, do all that I can to get through the week, and then on the weekends, hopefully actually do something, you know, where I can get away from them. So, like, I'm definitely looking forward to this upcoming Saturday, even if for some reason we don't have gas money in the account, for whatever reason, I have gas to be able to get me to my sister Wolf's house. So then I can spend Saturday there. I'm not, and my mom says that she can do gas money for the next one, so. So the next 2 Saturdays have things planned. So, yeah. Live and do what we can. Oof, that's always suck. That's always sucks when, like, you're doing good, not thinking about the negative thing, and then someone reminds you of the thing. It's like, that's the worst. Okay, like, I'm surrounded by boobies. I could just hear them everywhere. Mega booby, mega booby. What you got for me, mega booby? Oh, yeah. I like it like that. And I'm in the circle. So I'm just gonna chill. Yeah, that's one thing, like, for the last 4 years of my channel, one of the number one things I'm always telling people is that, you know, regardless of it being a mentally good day or a mentally bad day, I still, just like anyone else who has intense mental challenges, they go through that shit every day. We're mindful to not let it dictate the life. But on mentally low days, it can get to you. And, like, today wasn't a mentally low day, but, you know, like, it makes sense that they get to me because I actually love them. So you have to imagine, you know, the person that you love just, like, being a horrible person to you all the fucking time. And so it's like, it gets to you. But it is what it is. I look at the positive sides of life, continue to strive forward, you know, taking things for face value, not reading into things. That's what's a huge thing about taking things for face value, is that you don't read into things. And it's funny, is I'm always really good at doing it. I was so good at doing that's how he was able to manipulate me. You know what I mean? Because I took things for face value instead of reading into the feeling. Like, because, I mean, you know, I had known for a long time that he didn't care for me. Just in the way that he treats me, because you can tell. You can tell when someone cares because it's in the way that they act towards you. And he never acted in a way towards me that he cared, because he doesn't care. So, I mean, as long as I can be mindful of that going forward, and the more that I can do that, you know, the better off I'll be. Hold up. Where you at, Kimosabi? You want to get a battle on? Where you at? Oh, there they are. Bitch ass kept running. I'm gonna go fucking hunt them down. Bitch! Get the fuck out of here with that bullshit. You can pop some shots at me and then not die? Low fuel. Ah, I was doing so good at driving properly. Ooh, I need boobies here? Aight. But thank you for asking, by the way. That is... Oh, sexy car. That is extremely appreciated, just you asking if I... You know, saying, I hope you're doing better. You know what I mean? Like, compared to earlier, definitely doing better. You know what I mean? I'm just like... My chest hurts. Like, I'm still, like, I'm not okay. You know what I mean? I'm better. I'm not okay right now. Just because, like... Lots of thought and feeling going through my head, and you know, it'd be better if like I could go somewhere and get out of the house, or if I had friends in town that I could like invite over. You know what I mean? Like a fucking normal person. Don't make me destroy that beautiful car, bitch. Because I will do it. Shit. That person's lucky. I have another person. I like the purple and the blue. It's like my hair. My hair is so great. Like I don't even know like fully what it's like showing on camera cuz I mean it does kind of show like some of the colors, but like in real life it's just so phenomenal. My hair is fucking amazing. Like my hair literally gives me life. I'm very glad that I dyed it because that's one thing with my hair is like you have to look at yourself in the mirror. You know what I mean? Like like you're the only person you have, right? So making the thing that you look at as pretty as possible to yourself makes life run smoothly. So looking in the mirror and seeing my gorgeous fucking galaxy hair, oh, it's so good. It's so fucking good. Like this purple right here, you guys. Oh my god. This is one of my favorite purples to do. This is that the teal mixed with the pure purple. It's like it's just so fucking gorgeous. Like it looks almost black to you guys, but this is in fact just a really dark purple. And then we have over here this purple, which shows up like a burgundy for you guys. This is like a plum. Oh my god, this plum color is fucking phenomenal. But yeah, this is like a deep dark purple that almost looks black on camera. And then my bangs has all three of the colors. Like, it's so good. It's so good. It's so. Ah. Had hair stuck in my mouth. Ooh. Okay, good. Let's go to Weeping. Oh, good. We're at tier 99. We've gotten our last V-Bucks. Yay! I didn't even realize that we got our last goal. I just wanted to make sure that, especially with everything in my real life just being so much in the air, like I want to make sure to have all my ducks in a row. What the fuck? Why is there a giant crater? I'm definitely going back to lobby after this. This fucking glider's noise is just... I can't. Only two? God. Two fucking mushies. What a jip. Right. Galaxy. Well, and this is the best galaxy I've done thus far because my hair is the longest. The last time I did it, my hair was like here. Oh, my hair's all stuck right there. So the last time I did it, it was so fucking gorgeous, but it was not a lot of hair. This time, it's a shit ton of hair. Like when I was walking around, taking Junior on a walk this morning, I just felt like a badass. My hair glistening in the sun. And I went early enough that it wasn't like super hot outside yet. Oh, I'm supposed to catch fireflies in Weeping Woods. You gotta love how I was, like, apparently not in Weeping Woods when I caught those ones. Oh, that tree's on fire. Oh, shit. We need to be very careful because... Holy shit. Oh, there's a person. Can't tell if that's a person over there, like, jumping, or if that was a giant weird fish. Got builds over there. Holy crap! Damn. 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 Stupid allergies. My eyes are so stupid itchy. Between my skin being all nice and dry from that damn fucking acne stuff to fucking my eyes being all fucking itchy. It's fucked up. Fucked up. I'm switching this because that has got the worst sound ever. Let's see, what would she look good with? You know, we should see if we only ran that once and we didn't really like the way it looked. Which is disappointing because that was our kind of first goal. Because whenever I buy the battle pass, I want to make sure to get my money's worth out of it. So we set nice and goals. I like to lovingly call them the orgasm, the pre-cum, and the post-cum. So our pre-cum was that little glider. But because I was like, when I saw it, I was like, oh my god, it's so pretty. But it just like, I don't know, when I last saw it, it just didn't, it didn't converge the way I thought the convergence would. And then of course, little Kitness. Oh, he looks good with them wings on. Oh shit, we're gonna have to run that. Oh yeah. And then we had two post-cum goals. So the first one being this, which we still need to use this. I don't think I've used this yet. So maybe, maybe we run this with the character we're using right now. Well, first I want to see that convergent things just to see, and then when we confirm that we don't like it, we'll use that one. And then I always make the V-Bucks the very last goal, or 100 if I want the tier 100, which I'll end up getting to tier 100, but I don't really, I mean, this one I guess is kind of cool, but meh. But yeah, it feels kind of weird having until 5:30 instead of 4:30 today, but whatevs. Gives us some time to come here to Club Kottontale. And this was at 4:20, which, let's see where it's at now. It should be at like 4:25 or some shit like that. 4:40, aye! So, 60 more. Hopefully we can do that in this meeting to complete our Brella. Because it is in fact on week 10 of Season 2, Chapter 3. Or what we know as Season 13. Because it's so weird. Like, Fortnite had Seasons 1 through 10. And then all of a sudden, they're like, oh, Season 11 isn't going to be Season 11. That's going to be Chapter 2, Season 1. So we're on Chapter 2, Season 3, which would be Season 13. But instead we have, you know, Chapter 1, Seasons 1 through 10, and then I assume we'll have chapter 2 seasons 1 through 10. I don't know, you know what I mean? What's their plan? They're just going with it, winging it as they go along. But there's usually only 10 weeks of challenges, so we're already on week 10. I don't know how many days are left in the week of 10, to be honest. So really at any, I think it's the end of the month, I would think. You know what I mean? But either way, I want to make sure to get what we want to get before the season does end. So we want to get our Brella completed. We already got the 99 V-Bucks, so everything in our Battle Pass we've done. Oh my gosh, there's style challenges. Shit. Okay, I could slap my beautiful face right now. Okay, so we need to dive over the waterfall at Gorgeous Gorge while wearing the Aquaman, I'm assuming? Okay. Okay, so we can do that. Okay, I don't care about him. We've already gotten hers. I think it's just the Aquaman one that I truly care about. Oh, this is how I could have... Oh. You know what's funny is, like, when I unlocked this, I was like, how did I do that? I didn't even... They added this whole, like, style challenges thing this season. Like, I like it. I mean, hopefully next season they don't, like, drop something new on us, a whole brand new setup. Oh, and then there's this bitch. I mean, I'm probably not even going to really use her, so I'm not going to worry about this. If we complete it, we complete it. Looks like we're close to completing it anyways. Same thing with this. You know what I mean? Like, I would care about it if it was something that I was going to use. Like him, I want to have this. So we need to put our Aquaman on. I'm not going to do it right this moment, though, because I want to focus on my Brella first, because I care more about my Brella than I do the Aquaman skin. No shame at all. Because basically, she's almost complete, but if I don't get this, she'll just look like that. Which she still looks beautiful, and she has purple and green, but the bottom has a gem, and the top has gems, and I want those gems to match. So, 60 more foraged. We either gain health or shield. So that's why I land at the orchard and I get my health items from there. Or I can land at Weeping Woods and get mushrooms, which gives me shields. Realistically, I'll live longer, so then I can, like, heal up with them. Yeah. Yeah. My fucking face hurts. It's healing nicely though. Still really dry around here. It was my mistake. I'm scared. Like I have a zit right here, and I already know that face wash will work on it, but I'm scared to use it. But I know up here, it made this dry right here, like this area, but like this is a more oily area, so I'm thinking maybe it'll be fine. Just like the cheeks were a more oily area, because this used to be like. I mean, now it's the, end stage of the blemish, but it was like a huge planet like 5 days ago, and that face wash took care of it. This one's like a mini version of that big planet. But my muzzle is very sensitive, and apparently it's naturally dry because the acne stuff, which will dry your skin out, just like wrecked me. Honestly, I think I'm gonna need to start putting like Carmex or Vaseline on my face, just to help heal the process up a bit, because I've been just using my face moisturizers, but I don't think that's giving it enough. I think I need to get some medicatedness up in there, because I do have eczema, and this feels almost like an eczema situation. Now, my eczema has only ever been on my hands, but I just know that when your skin's that dry, it's better to not just do lotions, like skip the lotions and go straight to something more medicated. So I'll probably bust out my Carmex, and you can see my like dry goatee here. I'll just Carmex that shit up, and over the next few days it will be perfectly good. I actually had that happen right here, which is funny because you can see how it's not really doing it this time around, but when I went to Florida it was doing this exact thing right here, and I don't even know why, but I just had to basically put, Carmex on it. Mm-hmm. I just feel like I'm not gonna like it, and I'm gonna be disappointed, and I should just use my rock. I'm just gonna use the rock die. I don't even think I saved it in my favorites. No, I didn't. Oh, yeah. That's gonna be beautiful. I'm excited for that. Yeah. I wish there was a way to just turn my brain off and stop thinking about the future. Because it is very, like, I'm petrified of what the future holds. But, it is what it is, right? Can't do anything about it, so let's just live in the now. And relax as best as possible. It's almost 4, so I have an hour and a half. Which is still just so weird. Because I would much rather just have the half hour, but, you know, whatevs. I'm thinking we'll smoke this bowl, and then I still have time in the season, so I at least want to get my Brella. So we'll get the forged items, and then hopefully remember. I'll put like Aquaman on before we end this meeting, just so I like why is Aquaman on, and then like future Amber will hopefully seek out to why Aquaman is being used. I'm pretty good at doing that, having present Amber leave future Amber some clues on what she was thinking, especially when we're doing builds like in Minecraft or Sims. I always like to keep it to where, you know, future Amber will kind of know what the fuck we were doing. Or be able to figure out a new plan, of course. I used to write myself notes. The notes got lost, so there's no point in leaving notes for myself. Because we wouldn't find said notes. Oh, man. I hope this weekend is good. Well, I mean, I know it will be good because I'll get to see my sister Wolf, and I'm pretty sure she hasn't seen the new Maleficent movie, so we're gonna watch that. But I'm almost tempted, just after this bowl, to end the meeting. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I'm gonna see how I feel after I have this medicine. Maybe we'll continue to play. Maybe we'll end the meeting. I don't really know. Shit, maybe. Could just end it now. Sit and relax for the next hour and a half with me, myself, and I. I'm gonna like find my Carmex because this is seriously dry. Fuck it, yeah. Yeah, let's. I already put the 420 command. Let's at least enjoy our 420 toke. It's not actually 4:20. It's only 3:55 actually, but cheers. We're just flowing with life's moisture, you guys, so we don't drown. We don't want to drown. We just have to continue to stay the course of what, doing the next right thing. Um, realistically, there is no, like, shelters or anything for me to go to because it's a worldwide pandemic. Those are left, unfortunately, just for people who are actually homeless. And I'm not actually homeless. And, my husband doesn't have any legality to kick me out because we own this home together. But I did make a bunch of phone calls, so hopefully I get a call back and start to get, our divorce in the process of going. Um, I canceled my IPSY, I've canceled so many things just to, like, make my life easier, and I feel like canceling those things just made it more easier for him to just, like, manipulate the money even more, which is shitty. But I don't even care because any little bit extra that I take from him, he uses over my head. You know what I mean? That's why, like, I'm glad that, I'm only doing the outline, which is 250, which I don't know where my other 500 went, but um you know, at least to say he can't hold it over my head because technically I shouldn't even get it. It's a completely frivolous thing. Completely frivolous. But the sesh with my best friend, my tattooist is one of my best friends and she's my daughter's fairy godmother. But also the physical pain of a tattoo, like, it's euphoric. It's a therapy session in itself. So, um, yeah. I definitely this week and just in general need to get all of my stuff consolidated. Like, that's something I've been kind of avoiding doing because I hate having to consolidate and then downsize because everything's just like cluttered for a hot minute and I fucking hate clutter. But it's clutter with a purpose, so we'll do it. And then once we can get everything, just everything that I own in bags or totes, just easily consolidated, um, I'll have a little bit less anxiety because basically I just, like, he's a manipulator. So on a good day, like he said, he's like, I would never force you out, like, we're coexisting, you're living in this house with me while I get my benefits. That's how it's supposed to be. You know what I mean? But I mean, and unfortunately, that's my choice. I don't have any other options. If I had another option, I would take it. Because the mental beating is, it's constant. You know what I mean? Because like I said, on a good day, he's manipulating me. And on a bad day, he's just being a dick. So, can you imagine being manipulated and being beat down mentally and physically? Like, because it does break me down physically. Like, he may not put his hands on me, but when you beat me down mentally, I break down physically. Like, I literally, like, sometimes I break down in tears and I can't even function. You know what I mean? And he knows this. And to use that against me is so wrong. You know what I mean? It's not like I did not hide it from him. That's the worst part, is that I openly told him about all of my things that I deal with mentally and physically. And throughout our whole entire relationship, he was using it against me. And just now, I know, and he openly uses it against me. It's just. What a year to be stuck in a quarantine. You know what I mean? Most of the months I was just stuck, him and I, and I've already been stuck like that. It's just, it's very shitty, and I'm glad that I can look at the positive side of life, because well, if I couldn't, man, I don't even want to think about how that would all go. But just gotta get through this week, and then, like, I don't know. It seriously is a horrible feeling having someone that, you know, I loved and gave my affection for so long, just constantly being rude and malicious, like. But we'll just do what we can, do what we must, and continue on, right? Just flowing with life's moisture so we don't drown in it, because we don't want to drown. So, I'm going to continue to live my life as moistly as I can, just simply be 100% me, regardless what anyone thinks of me. Love myself and be loved. No shame at all. Ugh. We are Amber Motherfucking Lewis, and my YouTube channel is by the same name. Thank you to anyone that has joined me. Um, this is my life. Welcome to it. How you doing? Hope to see you again soon, which who knows when that will be. I truly don't know. I know that like tomorrow when I have the house just to me and Junior, I need to get a lot of things done. You know what I mean? I might be exhausted after that, or I might be able to continue to do that stuff. I don't know. You know what I mean? I have a lot of things that I've been doing and I need to continue to do, and even more stuff that I have to pile on top, and just trying to be mindful and make this coexistence work. You know what I mean? Because I don't have anywhere else to go. That's the shitty part, is that the one thing I need the most is to be out of this house, but I can't. Like, I literally have no place to go. So, well, okay, no, I do have a place to go. I could move to Texas with my best friend Michelle. I could. She told me that I could do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna uproot me and my daughter to Texas. I'm not doing that. Um, I also had a friend in North Dakota that was willing to let me go there. I'm not gonna do that. I like the Pacific Northwest. For one, both of those states are not recreational marijuana states, so you know what I mean. I would consider it if they were a recreational marijuana state. You know what I mean? But they're not. So yeah, do what we must so we can strive on and live, right? So until next time, please always be kind to yourself and everyone else, and we'll see you next time. Bye. Ooh.